NewsNation's Tom Dempsey is at the White House this morning. Tom, good morning to you. How is Sunday's, event going to impact the bipartisan investigation already underway?
Hey, good morning, Markie. Well, this morning we know the acting director of the Secret Service will be heading to Florida and likely speaking with former President Donald Trump. But to answer your question, that task force investigating the first attempted assassination of former President Trump has already requested a briefing with the acting director of the Secret Service, Ronald Rowe. One member actually speaking directly with NewsNation about the need for more Secret Service agents. Take a listen.
We're going to have to find a way to get more bodies out there who are trained and able and capable of doing this kind of work in a way that the United States can rely on and meets the high standards of what we expect from the Secret Service. We know we can't have another day like that. The United States has to meet a higher standard. The Secret Service has to meet a higher standard. Our democracy demands that, and this task force is going to work to make sure that we get that.
Now, moving forward, you can expect that task force to focus even more on changes needed within the Secret Service. Just last week, the task force met behind closed doors with the acting director of the agency, with multiple members telling NewsNation that the investigation has shown major failures in security planning and communication on the day of the July shooting. We will also note, too, that this task force still faces a deadline of December 13th, less than 3 months from now, where they will release their final investigative report, which will contain, among other things, suggestions of how to prevent a similar attempted assassination from happening in the future, Markie.
Yeah, I'll be talking to a member of the task force here in just a little bit on the show. Tom, I'm also curious, how are other lawmakers responding to the latest attempt on President Trump's life?
Well, here's the thing, as we've already heard here on Morning in America, the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office spoke about how former President Trump received limited Secret Service since he is not a current sitting United States president. But now even more lawmakers are joining those calls for more Secret Service agents to protect former presidents. That includes Representative Richie Torres. He's a Democrat from New York, and he posted to social media, quote, "All major presidential candidates ought to receive the highest level of presidential protection. Anything less than maximum protection is a self-inflicted wound that puts our nation's stability at grave risk." And we will also note that earlier this year, Torres actually filed 2 separate bills calling for changes within the Secret Service, including one that would establish a perimeter of 500 yards around public events. Torres filed another bill that calls for financial crimes normally investigated by the Secret Service to instead be transferred to the Department of the Treasury. And the reasoning behind that is that by getting rid of those Treasury crimes that would be investigated by the Secret Service, they can instead focus more on protection of presidential candidates and presidents, Markie.
Yeah. Well, Tom, millions of Americans waking up with questions this morning. We'll see what more comes of today and this week. Tom, thanks so much. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.